Okay, another trading day. And discipline is your best friend. It's just I portrayed the discipline this morning on the market. So what happened was I got in, I saw, of course, this trending down. And you have to be careful in with early entries because when you take early entries, you may run the risk of a serious pullback that pretty much takes you out prematurely. So, oh goodness, I'm trying to get my breath back because what I did was I have bracket orders already preset that I come in and I do on my trades. So I did a bracket order right here on this candle right here, the rejection right here of this 20. And so when I did my bracket orders, my stop loss was roughly about here at the pre-market, uh, give or take the pre-market low that was here. So it started, of course, pulling back and it pulled back aggressively. And what I did was I moved my stop loss backwards. That's a big no no because what you're willing to risk is what you're willing to risk. And seeing you could be wrong. So pulling it back substantially and then being wrong is a humongous hit to the account, especially if you're doing a small trading account and trying to grow a small trading account. So I just learned, and I'm really, although I ended in a huge win, this let me know that I have some more work to be done with my trading psychology. That move was very, very, very dangerous and not smart. Although I knew what I knew, we're under the 200 right here. As you see the pink, we're under the 200, which means it's an active trend down. Now, I could have been in the middle of a reversal, but I knew. I said, wait a minute, we're right here at this trend line, and it pulled back on the other side, and I said, oh my goodness, and I got I got extremely nervous. And of course, I didn't know I was in safety land until I saw my breakdown back below my trend line, which lets me know it rejected that. So that was actually a fake out. So two things happened. Um, a possible a breakout if the entry had happened here and on this rejection, that would have been a serious breakout, which would have resulted in a loss. But I already knew that there were certain things that let us know, okay, below the 200, we're in an active down currently. And then, as you can see, trending from pre-market, we've been trending down since roughly about 2:30 yesterday. Yeah, we've been trending down for a while, so that trend was still consistent. So that's the reason why I moved it. But I say again, it was not a smart move because I could have been wrong, although everything pointed to me just being too tight on my stop loss. It was a dangerous move I did. But like I say, we went out in profit, and just when bracket orders are for a reason. If we're going to be moving them all over the merry-go bush, it's no need to even have them. You might as well just don't have a stop loss if you're going to be adjusting it everywhere. But that's I guess you can say the negative about today. The positive is always uh, uh, actually coming out on top, but the negative is making a move like that, period, and just being cognizant of, okay, next time I need this thing to kiss the 200, which just a little bit of patience. I saw the rejection here, and although it was a rejection, the risk is still okay. If it comes back above, me coming here and just putting the stop loss back at the high of that candle or slightly above, um, you know, still taking a small loss or setting the stop loss where I intended for it to go in the first place, which would have been um, technically because it actually could have come back and rejected all the way up here at that 200. So I would have been deep into a situation. But as you see here, it tested the 200 around 8:30 this morning, And there was another test back here. Let me see. Okay, it was, you know, we saw it came down uh, a strong test here and rejection, which, you know, that also let me know, okay, we're trying to go down, which is what it did. So I was gonna wait on a reversal, but because I had to pop my own behind, and I'm in trouble, I'm in timeout, I just took one trade today. Although it was a win, I'm not coming back in for the reversal because it's coming to major support. So a breakout is more than likely looking strong that it will happen. But I'm not going to take it because of the fact I'm going to go back and think over the silliness that I did. Like I say, although it resulted in a win, I need to make sure that when we get in where we're supposed to get in, bracket orders are followed for protection purposes. I drew down a good amount. I want to say maybe like $150, give or take, which maybe 200, I want to say, um, which was ridiculous. So that was a lesson for today. And sticking with the stop loss, had it not hit the stop loss, it would have been a strong, I would say that would have been about a, let's see, 1-4 R&R. 1-4 R&R would have been the outcome of it had I stuck to it, but in this case it was not. Okay, but that's it for today.